Right guys, it's Cream Slice. I hope you guys are good. I hope you have managed to get into season 21 right now. I've just been playing a few missions, and like I said before season 21 came, I thought Vespur of Radius is going to be top tier. And guys, just look at this little clip here. How many rifts do we get back within 1 second? Look at all that. That is mental. And the fact we can blind everything that steps in it, the damage is crazy. We are just, oh my god, you already know what it is. I am so hyped to bring you this, and it can only get better the more you unlock the artifact mod. All of the artifact mods are on the end column, so use this build throughout and you will be amazed, just as I am. It's crazy, and it's like Starfire Protocol without the grenades, just blinding and jolting in infinity abilities. So I'll just kick it straight off and we'll get into how I set it up. It doesn't take a lot to set it up either. It's just magnificent. It doesn't rely on artifact mods. They're just going to make it even stronger the more you progress through it. So yeah, let's get it. So Planetary Torrent is a new and improved perk with the Vespur of Radius. Rifts periodically release arc shockwaves. Final blows with these shockwaves create arc explosions, which is 100 damage as we already know, and the shockwaves are 200 damage. While arc subclass is equipped, the shockwaves and subsequent explosions blind nearby targets. And get this, rift energy recharges faster when you are surrounded by targets. So we've got some new mods to play around how we can get our rift back, and we're going to use a special fragment that allowed me to get my rift back even faster. And even when you're surrounded, it's like infinity rifts. So you probably will be seeing these exotic being used in the raids and in the new dungeon that's about to happen. You run 3 Warlocks with Vespur Radius, everything is getting blinded. You are not getting rushed. It's just phenomenal. Ionic traces everywhere, and don't even get me started on ionic traces, because the mods that Bungie have just brought out make it easier for us to become charged with light. So we'll get straight into that now. So I just want to touch on 2 of the new mods that Bungie has introduced this season, and they are top tier for any build that you plan on running. So the first one is Powerful Attraction. Automatically collects nearby orbs of power when you activate your class ability. With the Warlock permanently using the Rift, with this setup, you will always be collecting orbs of power, and you're going to be making them with Arc Siphon all the time. We have Elemental Charge. This is a new mod which makes it easier for us to become charged with light. So as you can imagine, traces, ionic traces, have an escalated chance to give you an armor charge. So with these 2 working together, you are getting them traces back even quicker than what you normally would. Honestly, you will see the difference. It's magnifico. And then we've got 2 surges on there as well to take advantage of any arc weapons that you want to use. And then we've got 2 utility kickstart mods. So when we are charged up, having extra armor charges, we're spending it all on our rift. So this enables us to get our rift back ASAP and take advantage of the Vespur Radius. So if you have a look at my previous video, how I set it up is exactly the same. We covered it yesterday, so if you want to go back and check out the fragments we used there, you can do. The only slight difference that I have made, just because we are using the new exotic auto rifle that just landed, and it pairs amazingly with this build, we'll go over it in a sec. This is the main fragment, Spark of Focus. After sprinting for a short time, your class ability regeneration is increased. So if we go straight to the weapon that we're using, so Centrifuge, this is a new exotic from the season pass. If you have it, go collect it. It is amazing. Sprinting, sliding and firing this weapon builds a temporary electrostatic charge, increases the rage and reload speed. Final blows with higher charge cause explosions, and maximum charge explosions blind targets. So this paired with Vespur Radius, with the fragment that we've got, you want to be sprinting all the time to take advantage of the charge explosions with this auto rifle. In turn, you are building up your rift back. So The gameplay loop is simple. Throw your rift down, collect ionic traces, jolt everything, sprint around, just melt everything with this new auto rifle. God, you already know I had to bring you this straight away because I do believe that Warlocks, this is going to break Warlocks. And I said it the first time when Solar 3.0 came out and I used the Starfire protocol for the first build. I am now letting you guys know that Vespur Radius is going to be the exotic of the season for Warlocks. I believe that. If I'm wrong, give me a slap. But yeah, and that is what we have. Anything goes with this build. Just take advantage of the artifact mod the more you work through it. I hope this build helps, and I hope it gets you through part of the season 21. There's going to be more to come, but just enjoy this one for now. I'm Cream Slice. Peace.